s'amuser en bas du bayou. À vous autres, en bas du bayou. À vous autres, en bas du bayou. Pourquoi vous autres, pour avoir un bon temps. À vous autres, en bas du bayou. En bas du bayou, en bas du bayou. On va s'amuser en bas du bayou. Hey.
How long have you been a Traiteurs?
Oh, about 30 years.
About 30 years. How did you learn it?
Well, from my dad, you see, he asked me, he was getting old and he showed me how to treat. The first one I learned was to treat for blood, how to stop the bleeding. And he showed me.
How did he show you?
Then he showed me how to, what prayer to say, how to make the cross, and what to ask God, you know, if He will accept me as to serve Him on this earth. Which I started to have a feeling that I could do it. So that way I started treating people. And I started treating for sore throat, like a fearful when the ankle that foot, you know, how you call that in English? Spring that foot.
Oh, when
yeah, spring that foot. And then 27 years ago, my boy was small. He had the colic. And I was working roughneck. I had to work all day long. Making fast roll, you know, it was kind of tired, and I had to walk the kid around the room. So he was crying, so I told her, I said, I'm going to treat him for colic. So I treat him.
You use the cross every time you treat?
Oh, yeah.
How do
See,
you do that?
at first, when I first started treating, then I made up my mind, my own way. My daddy showed me that he had one power. So I said to myself, well, I'm going to do it, I'm going to try it my way. You know. So I went in church and I prayed. I look around at all the pictures. And I look at the way of the cross, and you got 14 pictures. And in my treatment, that's what I was doing. I used 14 cross. See, when you treat somebody, you make the sign of the cross. And as you pray, you make 9 more cross on him.
What?
When I get through, I ask them their middle name, you see. I made 3 crosses on their middle name. And 1 more cross when I finish will give you 14 cross, just like the way of the cross in church.
Oh, yeah. Do you go to people's houses, or do you always do it in this
No, they
house?
call me day or night. When I go at people's house, they come here. Sometimes they come at night and get me during the day. Sometimes they call me, I treat them on the telephone. Like a kid, if I touch him one time, and 2 or 3 days after, his mama gonna call me. If he got colic, I can treat him on his name.
Oh, yeah.
I just like his middle name. Then I treat that kid on his name. If it's colic or earache or sore throat or gland, or you always treat for gland or sore throat or group, you put your cross backward. You don't go this way because you can choke him. You got to go back.
Like when people come to you, do they pay you?
They don't pay me and they ask me. Because somebody got to ask you to treat them. You see, I mean, they ask you.
Do they
I
tell you?
can't say, let me treat you.
They have to ask you.
Yeah, they ask me. But I don't show nothing, and I don't, and some people might say thank you. But when they say thank you, I got one word I say that cut it out. If they don't know, sometimes they might say thank you. They're not supposed to say thank you, because it's charity. You know, but I open my home and I ask God to come in my soul and in my heart. And once you do that, you live with no fear. Of course, if you see a car, you're going to get out the way. But you live with no fear. You don't worry about facing nobody. You're going to please everybody. Even though if you don't talk good English, they don't understand what you mean. You're going to try to help them out. Because you're going out there with the truth, that you can say, oh, look, I'm going to do this, and you give me $10, $20. Some people going to do that. But that's not the right way to do it. Like my grandma showed my daddy showed me. My grandpa, my mama's side, woman du Traiteurs born. Your grandpa know him. He died now. He showed me them treatment. Enjoy that feeling. Because when you treat somebody, I got false teeth. I'm going to treat somebody for toothache, I'm going to get a toothache, which I don't have no teeth. You see?
Do you enjoy?
Well, I mean, in a way, I don't enjoy having pain. But I mean, you know,
You're doing good.
you're doing good. So anything you're going to treat for, if you get Mr. Old Man, Mr. Nene, that told me that before he died. I asked him all kind of questions. The old man used to be a good treater. But he told me anytime you're going to treat somebody, my grandpa told me the same thing. You're going to get a feeling of what you treat that person for. And you get the, of course you don't get sick like him, but you get the feeling of it. Well, like the group, you see, if a kid got the group, well, I don't know how strong he got it. Now, how if he had a sore throat before that or what. So I'm gonna treat him, the person, on me first. Let's say right now I can't say how many. I will have to get together and see how many stuff I treat for. Like I say, well, I'm gonna show somebody how to treat for the group. In the group, but you know what the group is, huh? Like the doctor sells some pill for the group. It's a black pill. Group. People choke with that and all. They call that the group. All right. Now that treatment, when you got it, you make up your mind how you gonna use it. Like say you want to give it to somebody else. You explain it, but he gotta find a way to, if it's gonna be the same way. Then you use it. You using your power on that treatment. You're gonna treat him, yeah. You're gonna do some good, but you're gonna come and tell him he gonna pick up that power. Once he gonna get the feeling, he gonna keep on at it. If he's interested in it, you see. A lot of stuff I try to show her, but a lot of time we by ourselves, I ask her, I said, you want to learn this? Or you want to do this?
She just doesn't feel
My son is the same thing. The only treatment he learned is how to stop the blood. But I'm glad he done that.
Yeah.
He didn't stop me from having power because I still pray and he can save somebody's life. You see, that's going to come a time you won't have much street left. Because the young generation don't want to learn it.
Yeah.
See, like my boy, I show him how to treat for blood. And the rest is not interested in it. I can see.
Non.
Parce que je connais plein du monde, je veux pas être dit que ce sont des traiteurs. Parce que je crois que les traiteurs, ça c'est quelque chose avec juste le mot traiteur, tu connais, je crois que c'est avec le diable ou quelque chose.
Ouais, mais il y en a. À t'en parler, mais c'est rare. Tu vois, ça c'est rare. Mais bon, je veux dire, comme là, le bon Dieu m'a donné ce pouvoir-là. Alors, tout ça a continué. Elle a dit, si vous pouvez faire du bien au monde, tu vois, moi, là, on fait du bien au monde. Parce que je suis confiant dans le bon Dieu et le bon Dieu connaît que je suis confiant dans lui. J'essaie de faire tout ce que je peux, faire du bien au monde.
Combien de temps ça se fait que tu es un traiteur?
42 years.
42 ans?
42 ans.
Et comment t'as appris de faire ça?
Eh ben, c'était comme tu connais, dès que ta idée, le bon Dieu va te donner une idée.
Oui.
Et là, on m'a dit, tu fais, toi.
Quel âge t'étais?
J'étais pas mariée encore. À peu près 29. Non, c'était before that.
Quelqu'un était malade quand t'as commencé ça?
Ouais, c'est maman, qui avait mal de gorge.
Oh. Et comment ça se fait que t'as trouvé?
J'aurais voulu comme le monde, mais elle me demandait pas, tu vois, parce qu'elle ne connaissait pas, ça m'avait venu tout d'un coup, tu vois. Elle m'avait donné le permis, les choses, le pouvoir. C'est un pouvoir, donc c'est ça. Bon Dieu.
Et tu fais ça ici ou tu vas au Dortmund pour faire ça?
Non, non. S'il y a quelqu'un alentour qui est bien malade, qui ne peut pas venir, tu vois, qui ne peut pas marcher quelque chose, elle vient me chercher.